kinky curly twist. I don't know what it's called, but that's what we're doing today using this hair. I want to show you 3 different braiding patterns that I use. So if you cannot grip like me, this is for you because these are all different ways that you can do it. So you could just pick the easiest for you. Alright, let's begin by making a little braid, not fully done, and then crocheting the hair through. I'm now going to begin braiding using my natural hair as the 3rd strand. But we're not going to braid all the way, we're just going to braid a little bit until we reach where my natural hair is no longer braided. Then we're going to separate that bit into 2. So we really don't have to make our initial natural hair braided long enough, just a little bit so you can separate it quickly and then move on to twisting. Now that we have a little bit of our natural hair on both sides, we'll now move on to twisting. And to do this, you just grab one part, put it on your other hand, and then the other one goes on the other hand as you continue twisting while also alternating. I find twisting to be much more better than braiding, as in it's much easier. But then again, I'm not so good at neither of them, so maybe I shouldn't be the one talking. But I find twisting to be a lot more easier than braiding. But I would like to hear from you guys. Which one do you prefer? Also, I've been looking into doing twists for growing hair because this is my year of experiments and my year of results, trying to see my hair grow. So I've been looking around trying to see how to do twists for hair growth, as in just on your natural hair. And obviously people claim that it helps grow hair. I'm not sure whether it's particularly a hairstyle. I know there's a lot of things involved in hair growth, but I'm not sure whether it's a particular hairstyle. So I've been debating whether I should do twist or braids, like single braids. So which one do you guys prefer? Which one do you think I should be doing to try and grow my hair? Oh, and which one do you think would last me a long time between braids and twists? And I'm talking about this, not these ones, just on my natural hair alone without extensions. Which one do you think would last better, would last longer? Twist or braids? Because I plan on having this for a long time. Oh, and I have another question. You know how people with dreads can still get like braids on top of their dreads or twists or whatever, anything else? So can I do that if I did twists with only my natural hair or braids with only my natural hair? Can I still get braids with extension or twist with extension or faux locks or any of that on top of my natural hair? Or would that also count as manipulation? Because the plan is to keep the braids in for a long time. I'm talking the least amount is 1 month, 2 months going forward. So can I still like get braids on top of it, or would that count as manipulation? Because I don't want to take them down, and I feel like I'm going to get bored, so I might want to change my hairstyle. Also, if I keep the twisting or braids, whatever I decide to do, in for a long time, can they tangle? Can they cause my hair to tangle and make it hard for me to take them out? And if so, how long is too long? In short, how long have you ever left your long-term protective styles in without any actual consequences? And another thing to consider is how my hair quickly sticks out after doing a protective style. Like it begins looking odd really, really fast. You can do it today and then 2 days later, you can see the little hairs poking out. It's not like smooth, so it doesn't stay in there. So which one is better considering all those things that I've told you? Alright guys, so let's move on now to the next style, the next method. For this one, I'm not going to start off with a braid. So I grab the 2 pieces of hair, put it in the middle of my natural hair, and then begin braiding using my natural hair, this time without the braid, as the 3rd braiding piece, and just braid that down. But again, not all the way down. So just like we did in the previous parts, we're going to do the same thing. So once we've braided a little bit, separate the hair and then begin to twist. So there's a few issues with this technique that I want to point out before I show you the last one, which is really my favorite one. So here's the thing with this. You begin to twist your hair, and as you're twisting, your hair underneath is also going to be twisting. So the scalp is going to get tighter, and it can be a little bit painful. So every now and then you have to roll back your twist so that it's not so tight on the ends, and then begin to twist again. The outcome is still good though. I just don't like the direct tension that it comes with at the beginning. So this is not my favorite one, but let's move on to another one because I want to show you guys my favorite one. So for this one, we're going to start off like the other one. We're going to crochet first and then put it in there, and then divide our natural hair and begin to twist. I love crochet ones because almost anybody can crochet. It's not that hard. It's easier than actually starting braiding from the base. I love this method because there's no tension at all and it looks like twist all the way from the roots to the end. So you don't have a mix of a little bit of braids, a little bit of twist, no, all the way. It is twist. Now, if you notice, I didn't use any gel at the back at all because nobody's sitting down there. I don't need it to be that neat. But at the front, I used a little bit of gel just to make sure it's a lot more smoother. And then I did the same method again where I just continue twisting all the way from the roots and to the ends. You could also just use rubber bands to secure your natural hair if you don't feel like braiding that little bit before crocheting in. But that will be a lot of rubber bands you have to take out during takedown, and I'm just not a fan of that. So I just went ahead and just braided my hair. But that's also an option. If you want, you can use rubber bands. But that's just going to be a lot more rubber bands to take out when you're taking down your hair. But that's up to you. The hair I was using is Fluffy Kinky. It doesn't normally come like this. It comes as its own crochet little braid thing. You can crochet directly, but I had to fluff it out. That's combing it out, and then I made curls out of it. I've made a lot of videos about curling hair that straight on this channel, and I'll link one at the end or in the comment section or in the description, so watch that next. What I'm doing right now is just trying to hide my natural hair in the extension so that it doesn't poke out fast, and then I begin to twist the hair like before and just keep going. I just love the natural texture of Fluffy Kinky, but you can use whatever hair you want. That's totally up to you. Experiment all you want, have a good time. You know what else is up to you? The length of your twist. So I just went on and cut it according to my own length, what I wanted it to look like. And you can cut it according to your own length, bro. Like, it's all up to you. And this is the end result. Let me know if this is something you would try. And also, if you want to see other videos on how to use Fluffy Kinky hair, the hair that I used in this, because let me tell you something, this hair can go with different styles. You won't even believe it's the same hair. So please check out this video here if you want to see how I've been using it in different ways.